Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now, we've been working with Artistly, which is our preferred AI image generation tool, but we all we've done is created a lot of beautiful artwork and images and things of that nature. And today, I want to teach you how to get your AI art hobby to your first $100. Let's see if we can help you get there with all this beautiful art we've already created, okay? Now, I don't know about you. I don't have hundreds. I have hundreds on here, but I've created thousands of images, and my hard drive is overloaded and is bursting at the seams, okay? But I'm going to use that to kind of let my wallet burst at the seams. I don't want my wallet still to be empty. So let's change that for both you and me. So today we're going to show you how to get some money for them images. Okay, let's get started. The problem every AI artist faces is the hours invested. So you spent countless hours perfecting prompts, experimenting with styles, and building an impressive portfolio generated through AI masterpiece. But the only problem is that you're not using that photo portfolio to your full advantage. You don't have any returns. You're not seeing any money for it, but you have a lot of beautiful and stunning images. Now, despite all your effort and creativities, those images are really just sitting on our computer, gathering dust instead of generating income. So if you're tired of creating AI art just for the fun and ready to make it pay, you're in the right place today, hon. So let's transform your hobby into income. The mindset shift. Let's get started with that first. Let's work smarter and not harder. We have I guess, tradition that hard work always paid off, and the only way to make anything happen for you in life or to generate income, it had to come from hard work, which is really not necessarily so. Now, if you want to frame hard work as being consistent, being determined, and making sure you show up for yourself every day, okay, then we'll clarify that as hard work. But anyway, let's change that mindset shift, okay? So smart systems. Smart systems basically means we're going to leverage platforms and tools that do the heavy lifting for you while you focus on creating. And you want to reuse your work. You want to use your existing image library so that you're not wasting it as just inventory sitting on your computer. You want to learn how to use it and monetize it across multiple channels or multiple usage, okay? So this is a great way to build passive income. You can build revenue streams that continue to generate sales long after you've done the initial work. Now, lazy doesn't mean no work. It means being efficient and strategic and putting systems in place. So we're talking about methods that feel almost too easy, using what you already have to create income streams that work for you. Okay? Your three path profit plan. So today we're going to talk about your AI, what your AI art can generate through three proven but friendly methods. Each offer advantages depending on your style and your goals. We have the print on demand, which is like the set it and forget it. We have stock photography, which is the volume game. So, like for someone like me or you, if you love just generating the images and that's something you just enjoy doing, and you're not looking to do too much manipulation to your images, and you just want to, keep creating images and just seeing if somebody would like them, stock photography might be your way to go. Okay. Then there's also digital products, which is a quick flip, which means you can create digital products from your images or even create um, ebooks or something like that surrounding your prompt images. Okay. Now let's get into the print on demand. So print on demand basically plant your money tree. You upload your AI designs to a platform like Redbubble, Society6, or Printful. They handle printing, shipping, and customer service while you earn royalties on every sale. Now, with that being said, I'm going to bring you into the dashboard of Redbubble and of Society6, and I will tell you the difference between these two before we move on to Printful. with Redbubble and Society 6, you do not have to have your own website. You can actually create your own store in the back of this office and start using some of their designs. Okay? I have started I think I did Redbubble maybe like 6 or 7 years ago, but I didn't continue with it. I didn't stick with it. Um and I have not posted on here in so long. But I am considering starting back up again. But even with that, guys, look, I have 90 cents in here. I haven't posted anything in so long. So don't let that deter you. That's me not doing my job, not being consistent. And that's why I say please be careful about who you listen to when people say, oh, this doesn't work. It does work if you work it, okay? You have to work it. Do the work. Not only create the images, do the research, see what's selling, see what's popular, look at their platform and see what's the best sellers, and try to mimic something from your own idea and put a little twist on it. You don't want to sell what someone else is selling because it's just not cool. Create your own ideas. Just use that as inspiration or guidelines. Okay? Now, the same thing with Society 6. You can also go back here and create your very own platform. There's also other ones like Zazzle as well that you can create your own storefront within their website. So it will not require you to have Shopify. Boom. You know Shopify is an online store, and right now they are running a special. You can start for free and then enjoy 1 month for 3 months. Pay $1 for 3 months. Wow, that's not bad. At this time, I am not an affiliate of Shopify, so I mean, I just want to give you guys the information so that you can see your options. And the reason why I'm showing you Shopify is because, like I said earlier, Printful Printful will require you to have your separate store. Now, Shopify is an option, or you can go and get your own website through Hostinger and set up your very own storefront. Either way, Printful, you cannot set up a storefront within their platform. You would have to have your own separate platform. But all of this entwined is still called print on demand. Okay? The beauty of this is that you do the work once, you upload your design, and it can generate sales for years. There's no inventory, no shipping hassles, and no upfront costs. You do the design. Only thing you have to do is do the design work. Make sure that when you download the design, it is in the highest image quality as possible, usually 300 DPIs. Okay. It's best for bold graphics, for patterns. It's great for quotes, distinctive visual styles that look great on t-shirts, mugs, phone cases, and wall art. That is just a few. Now let's get into the photography sites, the platforms Adobe Stock and Shutterstock. Now, when I looked this up to do my research, I realized that Adobe Stock and Shutterstock were one of the same. I'm not sure why that is. I'm not sure if I overlooked it, but it seems to be the same platform. Um, Now, basically, what you do is you would go in and you would basically upload your photos to these websites, and I think they pay you something like 25 cents a download. And I think you can also do videos as well. You can download your short videos here. And I'm trying to see if they show you how to get in and start. And I guess you would have to sign in first. I do not have an account with these guys, so um, my thing is, I would let's see, assume that you guys would have to. Let me go in here really quick. Okay, it's requiring way too much for me right now in the middle of this video, so we are going to get out of this. And all you have to do is sign up, join, and then start uploading the photos. Make sure you read the guidelines in the back if this is something that you're considering doing, okay? Now, as far as there's also another one called Dreams Time. This is a new one. I've never heard of this one. You can sell your photos, your images, and your videos. Now, they will have to, I think this is with all sites, they will have to put notification on your site, I mean, on your images, if they are AI generated, just to let others know that this is done through AI. And I think that's a good disclaimer. It's something that you should do just to let them know that even if it's not a person or you doing a real photorealistic image, you want to let them know that this is an AI generated image and not a particular person. Okay? So, the power and the volume of this is, like I said, I have thousands. And if you just like designing and creative and being creative and just want to upload your images and share with others, and you're not really in it for the money, but you would like to, share them with others and make a little on the side, this is perfect because I will tell you this. Don't get me wrong, even though it's 25 cents to upload, after doing this for a while, that volume become really a great deal of money if done right. And when I say if done right, again, just with anything else, you just can't go and just start uploading and hope somebody likes it. You got to make sure you do your research. And when you do your research, when you're putting in a description of your image, you want to make sure that you're including keywords that others are looking for so that your image gets seen and get downloaded, okay? Success comes from quality plus quantity. Upload high resolution images consistently, and each image becomes a tiny revenue stream that adds up over time. It's almost like compound interest, I call it. So imagine doing this for an entire year. You're creating 10 images a day, you're uploading those 10 images after you're doing some great research and adding keywords with a great description, and you're making money, and that can start being like starting out at $10 a month, then $30, then 50, 60, 100, 1,200, 1,500. And here's the thing about it, you're gonna download that one image, but that one image can keep getting downloaded over and over again and continue to make you money. So think about it that way. Don't let the 25 cents discourage you from wanting to do this as a business, okay? Again, like I said, keywords are king. Spend time on your titles, your descriptions, and your tags. The right keywords mean your images appear in searches and actually get purchased, okay? Method number three is your micro niche, which is your digital products. Created theme bundles. Package your AI art into specific collections that solve problems or fulfill designs. Think like 50s cyberpunk logo backgrounds or cottage core wedding invitation and templates. Now, the great thing about these is that, especially with the invitations, you can definitely go over to Pinterest. And if you want to create your own website, you can display your beautiful invitations or digital images that you might sell on Pinterest. So they say you can do it on Etsy, Gumroad, also Creative Market, and your own website. Again, you're going to have to disclose that these images are generated from AI. Okay, these platforms have built-in audiences actively searching for digital assets. So you might not have to send traffic, but I always tell others, do not depend upon that platform's traffic to create the income for you. It's great to have, don't get me wrong, but you also need to learn how to market. Even if it's just in the littlest form as possible, go to Pinterest, set up a Pinterest account, set up a business account, and start generating traffic to your images or your products. The quick flip advantage: digital products have no production costs. Okay? Instant delivery, unlimited inventory. One bundle can sell hundreds of times with zero additional work as long as you have a system set in place. If you do not have a system set in place, um, it is going to wear you out to constantly have to go in and send an email to someone and say, hey, here's your link to download your digital product. You want to set this up as a system. You want to set it and forget it. Of course, you want to go back every now and then and check on it, because I do that as well with my free downloads that I have, just to make sure that they're still functioning at full capacity and that there isn't any breakage in any links, okay? So your price point, you can start a $5 or $15 per bundle. Okay, you only need about 10 or 20 sales to hit your first $100. No big deal, right? And this is just for $100, guys. You don't have to want to aim for $100. If you want to aim for 1,000, just make sure you do the math, do the research, and figure out what you need to do to get there. Okay, your roadmap, from 0 to 100. Let's focus on the fastest path possible for the first 100. Selling on stock photo sites. Here's a step by step blueprint to get here. You can niche down and be smart about it. Research trends such as stock sites. Focus on commercial friendly themes, business concept, technology, nature, lifestyle, and seasonal content that companies actually need. Upload and optimize. Write compelling titles and descriptions. Use all 50 keyword slots with specific meanings and searchable terms. Choose accurate categories. These metadata is what gets your image discovered. And when they say choose accurate categories, like if it's a Santa Claus, please don't put that in as home decor because it's actually a holiday piece, and when someone's looking for a Santa Claus, the last thing they're gonna click on is home decor. Now they might click on Christmas home decor, but not just plain old home decor. So when they say choose accurate categories, make sure that you do that, because you don't want to stuff your keywords with the wrong categories and then don't get seen. Okay. Generate and polish. Create clean, commercial, valuable images. Avoid text, logos, or recognizable faces. Aim for versatility, composition with negative spaces where buyers can add their own text. So, if you are creating images where a buyer might want to create the text, make sure that the image sometimes is to the left, or the far right, so that they can have space to create their images. Create clean backgrounds. Like sometimes you might want to put it on the white background so that they can produce the kind of images they want and have a clean and polished look. Okay, scale your success. After your first sale, analyze what works. Double down on the styles or the themes. Upload consistently. Like even 5 to 10 images weekly compounds into serious passive income. And that's what I said before. Don't let that 25-cent upload fool you, because if you really think about it, if you do your research correctly and master doing that, and people start uploading, you're getting like 50 uploads a day. That's $25, guys. Or is it? Mm, I think my math is off. Maybe that's $25 a day. I don't know. Don't listen to me, guys. It's early Sunday morning. I have to figure that out. Well, now that I think about it, now you got me curious. I really want to know how much that is. So let's give me a minute, and we are going to see exactly how much that is. Let's see. Let's pull up a calculator. Okay. So if you're doing 25 images a day, 50 images a day at 25 cents. Okay, guys, I was way off. My bad. That's $12.50. But if you're doing that 7 days a week, okay, let's take that off. Do it equals. Let's clear it. 7 equals. That's $87.50 a week times 4. That is $350 a month. That's not too shabby for uploading 10 images a week. Guys, come on. After a while, that can compound significantly. When I say significantly, I mean really. So if you're creating images and you already, you're still working a full-time job, or you're looking to retire soon, this is a great way to start building up um some a side hustle and some passive income. By the time you retire, who knows how much that would be, monthly after so many years, and you have already put in the time and this money is coming in every month. I think this is an awesome, awesome idea. Okay, let's go to our next frame. The numbers game. Okay, like I said, we already broke it down. Here is one where they're showing you with 400 downloads. At 25 cents each, you need 400 downloads to reach $100. Crazy, isn't it? So, if you're doing more than 400 downloads a month, like we just did the calculations on that, that was more than 400 downloads, okay, a month. So imagine getting, like I said, 50 downloads a day. I mean, that's $12.50. It can add up. The reality check is that it might take 2 to 6 months depending on your niche and upload consistency. But remember, this is passive income that keeps growing. Your 100 images work for you 24/7, generating sales while you sleep and create more art or focus on other projects. Like I said, the best thing I think you can do is go into the platforms and look at their best sellers and see what kind of art or photos are being taken, and go in and work on your prompts and try to generate images of those type of photos. Now we all know that when you create AI images, and no matter what the prompt is, when you put it in, you can get 5 or 6 different photos, and out of those photos, you can choose about 3 or 4 that might be really, really great for you to upload to the platform. You already did the research, and it's been proven that these types of photos work. So imagine generating, several of these photos and doing the right keyword research tools and having these photos uploaded. I tell you guys, sometimes we look at the money and think about, I would have to do that for all of that. But when you're doing that and you're doing it one time and it's consistently making you money, it is worth it. Don't knock the effort you have to put into first creating the passive income. People think that passive income means, oh, I just can say, let me just slap it on the site and it's going to start producing income. You got to put in some effort. You definitely got to put in some effort. You got to do it consistently. You got to make sure that your images are high quality, and you want to make sure that you are putting in something that everyone is looking for. Okay? Your hidden gallery is actually a business. So you already have the skills in the inventory. As you know, we have been doing so much art in Artistly. And if you have not gotten Artistly, guys, please click on either the QR code that's on the screen, or click the link in the description box or in the comment section. Okay? Start today. Be active. It's an untapped income waiting to be activated. I don't think people are doing these stock photo sites anymore. And I mean, if you're really ambitious and you have a lot of images, you can actually start your own stock photo site yourself. Ever thought about that? But you never thought about that, did you? You can actually start your own. All you have to do is get you an account from Hostinger, set up your own storefront, and charge a monthly fee or charge them per image. Pick one method. Upload your first 10 images this week. Momentum beats perfection. Treat this like a side business. Regular uploads compound into serious passive income over time. Track and optimize. Learn from what sells. Double down on winners. Refine your approach as you grow. Which method are you going to try first? Your journey from hobby to income starts right now. Okay? Guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I will see you guys in the next video, and have a great day. Bye.